We are recording. Good evening, everyone. We have Christina and Kat here tonight. And no, I am not Melanie Hull. For those of you that don't know, I am Heather Lambert in Florida. And tonight is our Tuesday Team Talk Tuesday thing that we do every week. So I have a couple of things to chat with everybody about tonight. There's a little bit of excitement going on in Cincy. Those of you that haven't checked your news tab lately. Have you guys checked your news tab today?
Mm-hmm.
There's some super exciting things there. Kat, what did you find on your news tab today?
Well, I found Stevie the Shark buddy
Stevie
clip.
the Shark buddy clip. Now, I don't know if you guys remember when Stevie was a full-size buddy. These guys, I'm in Florida, obviously we sell a lot when it's an ocean creature.
Yeah.
Particularly sharks. People love these guys, and I saved one for myself, and every time somebody comes to my house, they want him. And I say, sorry, Stevie's not around, but Stevie is now a buddy clip. So I'm super excited. I've already ordered myself a few because I know everybody's going to want one. So important to check your news tab on a regular basis because you never know what Cincy is going to do. They didn't tell us they were going to do that. That was a surprise. They are full of surprises, and you never know when they're going to release something. And it will always end up on the news tab. So always make sure you check in the news tab. The other cool thing on the news tab is sold out and backorder products. Our summer collection is starting to sell out, and so it's important to check that. You don't want to sell something to somebody and then have to go tell them that it was sold out. I'm so sorry. That's no fun. So I had planned on talking about that tonight, but Stevie the Shark is worth mentioning. So cool. What I do want to talk about tonight is the other big exciting thing that's happening in the Cincy world. Anybody guess?
Cincy family reunion.
Cincy family reunion. We have to talk about it because whether you're going or not, it's still a super exciting event time in the Cincy world, and you need to be prepared because, again, whether you're going or not, I am going to mute some people. Sorry. Whether you're going or not, it is an event in Cincy. There are exciting announcements happening. There is excitement within the business, which you can share with the people that you know. And like I said, whether you're going or not, that excitement, the opportunity that other people could have, you know, to tell the stories of the people that did go. I know somebody that went, since he took them to Disneyland, it was so amazing. I watched them and their family have so much fun. I can't believe Cincy does stuff like that. I wasn't able to go this year, but they had so much fun, and I can't wait to do it next year. Or, you know, to see all the different people or the events or the speakers and what people have learned and all the exciting announcements that happen. Just all of that excitement is important to share with people. It's a huge recruiting tool. Just the fact that it exists is a huge recruiting tool, and it's exciting and motivating to everybody. Not to mention, we now have Facebook Live streaming, and everybody will be streaming live from Reunion. Whether you're going or not, you're going to be able to experience some of what is happening because people will be streaming live left and right. So you need to find some consultants that you enjoy seeing on a regular because they will be on Facebook Live. I guarantee it. So you can have a little peek into what's happening. I am sure Melanie will stream in the Believers and Achievers group from time to time. I know in the last few years she has streamed even some of the big speakers and talks and announcements and things like that. So you guys can watch right along with us while we're there. We will hear about new products, perhaps. We will hear about, we have no idea what's in the new catalog. We're going to see the new catalog, basically. Anything new coming out in the new catalog, we're going to see it. They're going to tell us all about it and share it with us. And we're going to be able to touch it and play with it in the expo. And so all of that will be live streamed. I guarantee if you find the right person, it'll be live streamed. And you guys can kind of have that sneak peek too if you're not going. So we're going to be able to see all the new products and all the new things and offerings. Heidi and Orville have hinted that there is a big announcement coming, which is why nobody got canceled at the end of June, because they know that when you guys hear about this big announcement that they're going to make at Cincinnati Family Reunion, if you hear what's coming in the fall catalog, you're going to want to stay around. You're going to want to get active, like real quick, because you don't want to get dropped off, because you know the big things that are coming. We're going to find out what that is, which is super exciting. We also get to peek at the Harvest collection, which comes out in September. We get to peek at the Holiday and Winter collection, which comes out in October. And we get to find out when the next incentive trips are and where we're going to go and when we're going to earn them. And we also find out where next year's Cincinnati Family Reunion is, which is always exciting because, you know, this is like a trip once a year that everybody can come to and everybody can do, and you have a whole year to plan for next year. So hopefully everybody can make that happen when we find out where it is. And for the last couple of years, we've been Kansas City, Vegas, and California. So I'm hoping that maybe next year will be a little further east, and that would be great for most of our group. I know that some of you on the West Coast are loving that we are in California, but I know that there are a majority of us on the East Coast, and we would love for it to be a little closer to home. So Cincinnati Family Reunion is super important to get excited about it. Like I said, whether you're going or not, there are some big things happening. There's excitement brewing. Share videos that get posted live. Share the excitement with people that you know. It's a great recruiting tool. It's a great way to get people interested in what's happening, and that can start conversations. It's just a great way to start a conversation with everything that's going on. If you are going to Cincinnati Family Reunion, Ken, I know you're not able to join us this year, right? Christina, are you coming to reunion? No, so next year, right? So those of you, if you're watching the recording and you are going to Cincinnati Family Reunion, I want to make sure that you are ready and that you bring your tissues. Yes, you'll need tissues. We always need tissues. Something to write with, that's super important. Something to write on, although since he's been pretty good about giving us paper in the last few years. Candy and snacks at your seat so that you don't have to get up. That is the hardest thing, is when you've got to get up and go get something, or you need to go move. We sit for, you know, a couple of hours, but you don't want to miss a moment when you're there. Whether you think you deserve to be there or not, and I hear a lot of conversation from consultants walking around about whether or not they should go to awards night. Yes, you should. I don't care if you have stage recognition. I don't care if you're earning awards. I don't care if you're a director above. Doesn't matter. I don't care if you didn't bring a dress. You should go to awards night. It's super exciting. It's super inspirational. And there are announcements made. So you never know what is going to happen. Don't miss a second. Now, Kat, you're not able to go this year, but you have been in the past. Do you have tips or suggestions for people that are going that you can offer?
Well, go with an open mind, a notebook, a pen, your phone to take pictures with.
Yes. Extra battery.
Extra battery. Yep. Because you're going to be bombarded with all kinds of information and meet all kinds of people and hear speakers, and you're just going to want to be able to capture as much as you can somehow, whether it be writing or taking pictures or videos or whatever, so you can bring it back with you and then look over everything and share it with your team.
Yes. So, and you will meet a ton of people, and if you have that open mind and you go in it knowing you are just going to smile and be friendly and say hello to anybody you make eye contact with, because everybody is there looking to make friends and to meet new people, and take some business cards with you are the easiest way to connect, because sometimes your meetings will be quick, like while you're waiting for a speaker to talk, or when you're in the elevator or standing in line to book your hotel room, to check into the hotel. And so you can quickly exchange business cards and then connect later on Facebook or whatever and get to know each other even more. But the more people you can meet at events like this, the better. And the bigger you grow your Scentsy family support system, it can be a really powerful thing and help you in your business as you move forward. I have found the more people I have connected with across team lines, group lines, state lines, country lines, the more it has benefited me in my business and what I've been able to learn, ideas that have been shared, just support and seeing that other people go through similar things that I am and vice versa. And it can be a really, really great thing in our business to have so many connections, to be able to connect. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, yes. All right. So thank you. So that's Scentsy Family Reunion. Get ready. It's going to be so much fun. If you're hanging out at home, make sure you've got your Facebook notifications turned on because we're going to be all over the place. Great. What else do I tell you? Okay. So into the meat of what I want to talk to you about today, a little bit of training kind of stuff. So I was asked to do a workshop at Scentsy Family Reunion, so I'm super excited about that. I love to get in front of a group. You guys on the computer are great, but I really enjoy a live audience, and I missed that a little bit since I moved to Florida, so I'm super excited to be able to do a workshop in California, and I am doing the Party with a Purpose workshop. So some of you in Maine even have done that with our group. I know Melanie has done a few locally in Maine, or perhaps at previous Scentsy Family Reunions, they've also provided the Party with a Purpose workshop. What it is basically the 6 skills in the selling system. There are 6 main things that if you master them, will help you be successful in your business. And they're the basics. They are prospecting, booking parties, host coaching, presenting, so you're presenting products at a party, and sponsoring and follow-up. And if you can master those 6 things, and it's called Party with a Purpose, so particularly at your Scentsy parties, then you are more likely to be very successful in this business. So it's about practicing and mastering those 6 skills. So that is what I am presenting in the workshop. I'm super excited, and in the topics, it's a 2-hour workshop, so obviously I'm not going to do that here tonight. And I really could talk an hour on each skill, but what I wanted to do tonight, since I've been reviewing it and I have all this information in my head, I've got Party with a Purpose on the brain, is to offer you my top tip in each category. So my top thing that I think is most important for each of the 6 skills. And maybe Kat, you can agree with me or add and let me know what's going on. Christina, if you have anything to add, just click that unmute button and share, okay? So don't be afraid. Okay, so skill number 1, prospecting. So for me, the most important thing when you're thinking about prospecting is to find new friends. That's what prospecting is. It's finding new friends. Don't focus on finding customers. Don't focus on finding hostesses. Don't focus on finding team members, because you will come across very salesy, very pushy, you know, that like direct sales, buy from me lady. You just want to make friends, as many friends as you can, as many connections with people as possible. And you want to grow those relationships authentically. Some of them will turn into customers and hostesses and team members. Others you may not connect with at all after that. And then the rest of them may lead you to other people who will be customers, hostesses, and team members. So prospecting, you've got to think about just going on and finding as many friends as you can. And that means getting out of your house. It means signing up for a class. It means, I felt like going painting the other night, those painting classes, where you drink a little wine and you do a little painting. I was like, I should go to a painting class. Go. If you have an opportunity, you feel the urge, you really want to do it, go. Don't make excuses to stay home. You get the urge to do it, go do it. You get invited to a party or an event or something that's going on in your community, go. Even if at the moment it's time to leave, you're kind of tired and you don't really feel like it, go. You never know who you're going to meet, and that's what prospecting is all about. You see somebody while you're out and about. You're at the mall shopping, you're at the grocery store, you go to the post office, whatever you're doing in your life, and you see somebody with cute shoes, tell her she's got cute shoes. Right? That's prospecting. You start a conversation, she says, hey, thanks, whatever, start the conversation. And the more often you can do that, the easier it will be to have conversations with people, just in general. And the more people you will connect with, and the more people you connect with, the more often that connection will grow into something more.
That's how it was with my FedEx guy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you saw one of my boxes sitting on my table, and he's like, ooh, scenting. And I was like, yeah, you want a catalog? Sure. He's supposed to stop in tomorrow and see what I have on hand, plus look at the catalog.
There you go. You never know who you'll meet and when and what will happen from it. You just never know. So it's just about making as many friends and connections as you can. Number 2, bookings. So for me, the most important thing to learn about bookings is to make it about them. I hear all the time people asking or saying, people will say, no one will have a party for me. Do you want to host a party for me? I even have customers who will tell me, I'll have a party for you. It's not for me. Don't book a party for me. I don't want you to book a party for me. And I'm not going to ask someone to book a party for me. The party is not for me. The party is for your hostess. And it has to be about her, all about her. She is the one. She is the thing, the it girl, and you've got to make her feel that way. It has to be about her. Because if it is not about her, she's not going to work hard. She don't care if her friends show up because it's for you. It's not for her. It's just for you. I'll invite my friends. You can come over. It'll be great. But if it's for her and she knows what she's going to get out of it, she's going to work for you. And she's going to get her friends there, whether they want to be there or not. And it's going to be a great party. She's going to have outside orders. She's going to share scents and catalogs. She's going to follow up with people. She's going to call people from out of town. She's going to send that link to as many people as she can, and she's going to make sure people show up. If it's about her and she knows she's getting something out of it. So that, I think, is the biggest thing about bookings that I see people making mistakes, is that they are always talking about, no one will have a party for me. I can't get anybody to have a party for me. Then stop having people have parties for you and start doing parties for people, right? This is a service business. We serve you, and do it. Give to others. Let them know that you want to try to get them stuff. You want to get them free stuff. You know they're interested in that unicorn warmer. Help them get it for free. I know you really want this. I know money's tight. Let me help you get it for free. It's for you. Not for me. It's for you. Okay? Anybody got anything to add on booking? Is that right on, Kat? Do you think that makes sense? Do you find that's true? I think so. I think when people's excited about what they're going to get out of it, they're more willing to be a part of the process. And if they're not, and they think they're just doing it as a favor for you, the party's not nearly as successful.
Yeah.
If it happens at all.
I try to ask what it is that they would like to earn.
Mm-hmm.
It gives them a goal, something to work towards, so they know how much they need to make off the party to get it either for free or for half price or both, depending on how much they want.
That's how a lot of leaders that talk about, they have tons and tons of bookings. That's the way they get them. It's the way they get them on Facebook. They'll post a product, some random product out of the catalog that not everybody else is posting. So it'll be a new something or other that's, different on Facebook that people haven't been looking at all the time. So it catches people's eye. And then when people go, ooh, I like that. I want that. This is amazing. How come I haven't seen that before? private message those people and say, hey, I see you like this warmer. Let me help you get it for free. Turn them into bookings. That's how you get bookings. All right, number 3, hosts coaching. So how do you let your hostess know that it's all about her? Is host coaching. You got to help her find out what she wants, figure out, help her make her wish list so she knows what she's going to get out of this party and what kind of work she's got to do to get those things. If she wants a free diffuser, you have to be straight up front with her and say, okay, this is what we need to do to get your diffuser for free. This is what we need to do to get you your unicorn warmer for free. And then she will know what she needs to do. Make sure that she is actually talking to her guests and inviting them personally and not just posting it on Facebook. It's not enough, right? But you've got to teach her that. Remember that so this is another tricky part with host coaching. And I have felt this myself, and I know a lot of new consultants that struggle with it. You are the CEO. You are the professional. You are the expert in the Scentsy stuff and in the party. You are the one that needs to say what needs to happen. Your host then goes and does what you tell them, not the other way around, right? Now, you may offer her choices. Would you like to have an open house type event or more of a presentation, or are we doing, give her some options. But you are the one that knows how it works the best because we've trained you. Scentsy trains you. They tell you best practice. They tell you how to have a great party, the things that you need to do to have a great party. And so you need to be the one that is the professional that tells the hostess what she needs to do. The other thing is I think we don't communicate with our hosts enough. And I think if you are hostess coaching and you think you are, you probably need to connect with them another time or two, even beyond what you think you're doing, to really be doing it well. I think it's 4 times before your party that you should be connecting with your hostess, at least 4 times. And so if you're not talking to your person 4 times coming up among their party, even the week of the party, I'm 2-3 times probably connecting with people. And that's how you avoid no-shows. It's how you avoid cancellations. It's how you ensure that people are actually going to show up because your host didn't forget about you and then call people at the last minute and now they already have other plans. You've got to be in constant communication with your hostess, making sure she's doing what she's supposed to be doing along the way. And as it gets closer, she's connecting with her guests again and again so that you make sure that you have people showing up. So I think that's the biggest thing is that with hostess coaching, we need to do more of it, more communicating with our hostess. Even if you think you are doing it, I think you probably could do it 1 or 2 more times before your party, and it will give you more benefits. Hostess coaching will make or break your party. It will either flop completely or be an amazing success, but it's all about how well you're coaching your hostess. Anybody have any stories or experiences? All right, number 4. My favorite part is presenting. And people get nervous about presenting at home parties, and I think this is why a lot of people avoid home parties, is because they don't want to stand up in front of a group of strangers and have to talk. But I think the coolest part about presenting and the most important thing is to just have fun with it. Have fun just sharing the products. Have fun. Let your guests help you present. I utilize my guests that are there a lot, and I let them tell me their experiences or what they might use the product for, or how they've used it in the past, or what their favorite products are, and let them talk about the products if you are somebody who doesn't like to talk in front of a group. But I think the most important thing about presenting is that you have fun, and that you're not just standing in front of the group and talking for an hour, because people will be bored out of their mind, and if they're bored at your party, they're not going to want to do it again. And they're probably not going to want to join your team. Because it's boring. So have fun, use the people that are there. I guarantee there's at least 1 or 2 people at your party that have used products in the past. And if there's not, if every single one of them is brand new, then let them guess what stuff is. And that can create some conversations and back and forth. And then you can share your excitement in telling them exactly what stuff is. You don't have to present every single product that we have. You don't. Warmers and wax is the most important thing. And if that's all you talk about, that's fine. Let them find and discover the other things, and then sit down with your guests and have conversations and share with them the stuff that they might be interested in. But I think the most important thing with presenting is to have fun with it and to just make sure everybody's having a good time. Number 5, sponsoring. Sponsoring at a party, the most important thing when sponsoring at a party is to ask every single person at the party. Every single person. Every person that you sit down with to check them out, would you be interested in hearing more about the business opportunity? That's all you have to say. Sort of like when the waitress comes to your table and says, is anyone here interested in dessert? Some people say, yes, I would like to see a menu. And they look at the menu and they go, no, I'm good. I don't see anything I need. Some people say, give me the menu and find something they like. Some people don't even need to look at the menu. They say, absolutely, bring me the most chocolate piece of cake you've got. And then other people say, no, thanks, not interested. We're too full, not tonight. Maybe next time we come in, we'll have dessert, but not today, right? So it's the same thing with your business. When you're checking people out at a party, every single person, are you interested in hearing more about the opportunity? And it doesn't even have to be that night at the party. If they're interested in hearing more information, schedule a time to have that conversation. It can be in person, it can be on the phone, it can be video chat, it can be sending them a packet in the mail, it can send them a packet home with them that night and then call them to follow up. It can look a lot of different ways. It doesn't have to be a full conversation right there at the party, which is, it probably shouldn't be, because it should be about your hostess, not about your new recruit, right? But besides, if your hostess joins, then maybe her friend wants to join under her, so you want to have that conversation with your hostess first. But every single person should get asked, are you interested in more information? Do you know that this is a business opportunity, that I'm making money? Would you like to do this like I do? Every single person. And they might say yes, they might say no, they might say maybe, give me some info, I'll take a look, and then they'll make a decision. Not everybody will care, and that's fine. And it's not personal, it's not about you, but everybody should have the opportunity to say yes or no. You never know who will join this business. You'd never know who it will be. Becca Levi, Superstar Director for more than 10 years, 14,000 plus people, I think, in her group now. Huge group, amazingly inspirational and influential in our business. Didn't like candles, didn't like scent. And she joined this business. She had multiple businesses making her plenty of money. She didn't need money, and she didn't like candles. She actually had a candle company previously that they decided to let go of. Why would she join Scentsy? But she did. And look at her now. Wouldn't you love to have somebody like that on your team? So never judge who. You never know who will join this business. Ask every single person. And that's the important thing about sponsoring. Every single person should be asked if they're interested in learning more. Number 6, follow up. I think we all know we need to do it. We all know we don't do it enough. And we all know that it is money waiting to be grabbed in terms of reorders and things like that. But I think the most important thing about follow-up, and one of the reasons we don't do it as often as we should probably, is because we overcomplicate it. And really, follow-up, just keep it simple. It's a simple thing. And I think we overthink it and overcomplicate it, and therefore we procrastinate it and put it off and then don't do it like we should. But follow-up is nothing more than making sure somebody got what you intended them to get. It would be awful for you to send an order to someone and then have them call you 6 months later wondering where their order was because they never got it. Or never using it and hating Scentsy because they weren't using it correctly. And if you had called and followed up and said, hey, did you get it? Are you loving it? You would have found that out. You could have educated them and helped them use it correctly, and then they would have loved it. So follow-up is nothing more than making sure that they received what you intended them to have. It's checking in. It's saying hi. Sometimes my follow-up has nothing to do with Scentsy. Sometimes my follow-up is, hey, I know you're remodeling your house this summer. How's it going? That's a follow-up. I don't even have to mention Scentsy. I just have to check in with people, make sure life is good, and that they remember I still exist. That's it. Be friendly, build relationships, and make sure people have received what you intended them to have. Did you get your order? Just wanted to check and make sure you got your order. Just wanted to make sure that you love the scents that you picked. Because sometimes people get the scents home and they don't like them. And if they don't like them, they won't use them. And if they don't use them, they're not going to call you to reorder. So if you call them in 2 weeks after they order and say, hey, I just want to make sure you're loving the scents that you picked. And they go, no, I didn't. Well, let's change them out. Let's meet together. Or they'll say, yes, I absolutely love them. And by the way, I need some more of this one because I love it most. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't even have to get a response. So don't feel like if you follow up with people and you don't hear back from them, you leave a message or you send a text or a direct message and you don't hear back, don't think that that follow-up wasn't successful. All the time I get emails from stores, Target, Kohl's, multiple times a day they send emails, right? I don't always open them. I never reply to them, and I almost never open them. But when I need something, what do? I go to my email and I search because I know there's one there. And I can find Target and I will get the information that I need. Or I will find Kohl's and I will get the information I need because I know it's there. Why? Because I've seen the emails come through. Even though I've not engaged with them, I know they're there because they have kept themselves front of mind. And so when I need them, I know exactly where it is. And that's what follow-up is all about. It's keeping you in the front of mind of your customers so that when they do need you, you are right there. They know how to find you. They've seen your email come through. Even if they didn't read it, they know it's there. And it's there frequently enough that they can find it. It's not buried. It's not in streams of text that they have to scroll and find you. They know exactly where you are because you've been there. Front of mind, even if they've never, messaged you back, they know you're there. And when they need you, they will be able to find you. And that's what follow-up is about. Some of them will call you back. I have had better conversations and more conversations with people since following up using Maven, because Maven makes us do it frequently and consistently. And I've had a ton more conversations. Even people will just message quickly and say like, oh yes, thanks, I got my order. Having a great day. Hope you do too. And that's it, which is fine because it's just one more touch point, one more time. I've been put front of their mind and they will remember me when they need me. And so that is, I think, one of the most important things about follow-up is just keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Just do it. Kat, do you have anything? Christina, anything to add?
I just have to agree with you. I love Maven.
Yes.
It makes follow-up much easier.
And even when I see, so this morning I had 22 to-do items. And actually, they were there yesterday. And I'm looking at it, if I see 22, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. And I'll pull it up, and I'll open it, and I'll scroll through, and I'm like, oh, I got to talk to all these people. And in the past, I maybe would have put that off so long that then I didn't do it at all. But Maven makes it so easy. I just clicked it. The verbiage was there. The verbiage is simple. Have you read the verbiage? It's just, hey, I haven't reached down in a while. Just wanted to check in and say, hi, how you doing? That's it. Simple. And I put that in, sent the email, push send, done. I followed up with all 22 people, which wouldn't have happened before.
Right.
I'll be honest. Right?
Yes, absolutely, because that's one of my hardest things to do is follow up.
And I love that it keeps track for us. We don't have to keep track,
Mhm.
right? We don't have to remember who have we talked to, who have we not talked to,
Right.
whose turn is it to talk to, how long has it been since I talked about. You don't have to track it or keep, like, none of that. It's all, they keep track for you. And all I gotta do is hit the button when it's time, which I love. Because it's simple, and I love simple.
Yes, I like simple too.
One of the best things about this company is that it's simplicity. Everything is all about simplicity. Just don't overcomplicate it. It's simple. Just smell it. It smells good. As I tell potential recruits, I don't know if I can do it. It's so hard and you work. I said, no. Just let people smell stuff. If they like it, they'll want to do stuff. And if they don't, they won't. Like, it's all it is.
Yep.
Yeah, simple. I love it. What time we got?
9:10.
9:10. Is that right? 45 minutes, right? 9:15? Woo! Okay, so we have 5 minutes, which is perfect. Do you guys have any questions, concerns, things that have come up lately that you want to talk about, or anything you'd like to share that has happened to you recently in the last week since we've seen everybody?
Well, I am doing the 10 for 41.50 that Mel posted in
Cool.
Believers in Achievers,
Mm-hmm.
and I am getting some bites.
Getting some bites.
Yep.
I love it. When people see a deal, they'll
Yep.
do, I mean, think about you. If somebody offers you a deal, okay,
Yep,
right?
absolutely. I still haven't heard back from some, but I know everybody's busy with summer life, so I'm sure I'll
Summer
hear from them
life.
eventually.
Oh, yeah, totally. How about you, Christina? What's been going on?
Not much. Everybody's out camping where it's so nice out, 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm. So
So I'm
camping,
hoping when they come back.
camping people, those Scentsy Goes are such an amazing opportunity to talk with campers.
I take mine everywhere.
Everywhere, right? So we didn't have that before. So when people went out camping, we didn't have any options for them. Room spray, you could put a travel tin.
Yeah.
But those Scentsy Goes, and not only does it make your campsite smell good and your tent smell good or your camper smell good, but the light, right? You have an automatic night light to the bathroom.
Yep.
Oh, yes, I went to McDonald's.
Huge
today.
marketing tool.
And I had the AC on and I rolled down the window. The lady's like, "What's that smell?" I was like, "Sea salt and avocado." "Oh, what's that?" I was like, "Scentsy." So tomorrow I got to go back and give her a book. I didn't have any on me. Usually I
Drawing
do.
slips. Let me get your information. I'll get one in the mail to you. Now
Yeah.
you've got all our info, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But campgrounds are a great place. Like, if people are looking talk about prospecting, if you go to local campgrounds that are near you, go talk to the people, the owners or the work managers or whoever, find out if they do events. A lot of times in the summertime, campgrounds will do events or activities for the campers, and see if you can bring some stuff out. A lot of people will let you set up a table during some of their events while their campers are out and about. It gives people things to do and things to look at, and you can have some conversations and meet some new people. You never know. Worst case scenario, you let the camp owner borrow a Scentsy Go, and they stick it on the desk for the weekend while everybody's coming in and out and wonder, where can I get me one of them?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's another opportunity to lend campground people borrow bags and let them use them in their main halls or whatever that they have.
Very
That's
good idea.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Why not? And I would totally use the Scentsy Go because campers would be all about that. Whereas a warmer, like, you could plug in a warmer in a campground office, but it's not going to be as attractive to the people coming in. But a Scentsy Go, right up there on the counter, that's my nightlight to the bathroom, and the outhouse smells good when I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Give me two. Absolutely. Cool. All right. Well, anything else last minute before we say goodnight? So one of the benefits of meeting every single week is we can keep it short and sweet. Everybody can go get their beauty rest. And if something else that we missed, we can talk about it next Tuesday. Now, next Tuesday is not quite the Z Family reunion, so maybe Mel and I can do it live from California.
That would
And
be
I know
awesome.
we'll have Joelle will be there, and a couple of other directors too. Danielle will be there. Maybe we could do a whole group live from California and talk about. It will have been 2 days of leadership training, so maybe we can give you guys some snippets as to what's going on and what's happening. That might be fun.
Yeah.
We'll
Sounds
talk
like
to
a
Mel
plan.
and
Talk it
make
up
it.
with the others.
I know. We'll have to just make that happen. So, all right. Well, you guys have a great night. Thank you all who are watching the replay. So what I would love for you to do if you are watching the replay is comment on Facebook below this video that you watched the replay and which was your favorite of the 6 tips that you like, your biggest aha, the one you liked the most, or maybe even tell us which one you're the weakest at that you want more training on. Which of those 6 things do you say, oh, I really struggle with that one. I'd love to hear more about that. Comment below our video and tell us which of your 6 skills was the best tip or your one you want more training, and whether you watched the replay or not. So we know you were here. We want to know who was here. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a way to reward you. All right. You guys have a great night, and we'll talk to everybody again soon.
Okay. See ya.
Bye, guys.